It's time for us to talk relationships. This morning, very fascinating topic. I can't wait to hear what it is that we're going to be talking, the details of what we're talking about. But basically, our guest is going to help us to understand how grooming can help enhance our relationships. So, Mrs. Mary Rose Sackey has joined us. She's an entrepreneur and a counselor, and is going to help us to understand how grooming will improve our relationships. Good morning.
Good morning,
How
David.
are you?
I'm doing well, by the grace of God, and you too.
I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah, and I like your red.
Thank you.
Very good.
I'm in that mood.
Yeah. I can see.
All right, so very interesting. How on earth is grooming going to help improve our relationship?
Yeah, like you said, it's very interesting, but it's so important. It's so salient in our relationship. What even attracts somebody to get closer to you, to enter into a relationship with you, first of all, is grooming. And what is grooming? Grooming is basically your appearance. It has to do with your appearance.
Okay.
How clean and neat you appear, So when people draw closer to you, they draw closer to you for the way you look.
Okay.
And not necessarily breaking the bank, but I mean, your hygiene and everything is on tops.
Okay.
And you see people, when we go to social gatherings, sometimes you see one person, everybody wants to talk to the person.
Yeah.
It's because of the way the person is presented. It's not only by the clothing you're wearing, but even the face you're wearing.
Okay.
Your body,
the
your mannerism.
face you're wearing.
That's right. That's right.
Explain that.
When I say the face you're wearing, there's some people that the guys call them gonyo, You have all this serious face.
Yeah.
You don't smile. The person might be beautiful. A friend of mine always says that, oh, look at that lady. She's so sweet, but she's not lovable. She's not likable.
Okay.
It hurts to hear such a thing, And you might see somebody that you see, it's all smiles. Her face is all welcoming, and no matter what you say, the person has a way to make you feel comfortable around them.
Yeah.
It is very important. Yeah. So that is grooming that we're talking about. Yeah, we have negative grooming. That's not what we are talking about this morning. Negative grooming, where people train or bring up young people to be able to give them out for sexual use or exploitation and all that. That's not the kind of, we're talking about good grooming. Or being well groomed, being appearing well in your clothing, in your smile. Some people are critical. When they're talking to you, they see everything about you. From your teeth, your eyes, your ears, your feet, your nails. They check out all those things, those detailed things. And if you want your relationship to get to the next level or to get a full fulfillment of a relationship, I think it's very, very important for us to pay attention to how we look or how we appear.
It's interesting what you're saying. I'm just thinking about, for so many years, you hear that. In fact, I first heard it when I came back from Malawi to Ghana, and I heard that they say that a man must be fearful. And it's used as a justification for things like unkempt hair, rough beards, lack of bathing or bathing. It's like we have this thing. So where do those things come from? If poor grooming affects your relationship so much? Yeah,
thank you so much. I think that talking about guys, and with that excuse, I've also heard that. The first time I heard was a flatmate who told me that. So Bema they said, and I was like, wow. Yeah. Wow. She was like, Bema and I thought,
where do you get these things from?
Wild ideas. Well, maybe appearance with whatever, but that is a subjective matter. But I think that a man can have a grown hair, your beard and all that, but keeping it kempt is the important thing. It has to be clean, because we are talking about hygiene here. Cleanliness. It has to smell good. Your hair, you might not comb it, but it has to smell good. you are washing it. Maybe you don't like to comb it, but you wash it.
And you put
you put your pomade or whatever cream you have to put in. You smell good. You know, not that you wear something and then repeat and repeat, and you know the thing is smelling. When you get somewhere, the stench, people can't stand you. No, you have to wash your clothing. Yes, even if the clothing is such that you can't wash it every day. When you go out and come, that's a culture. I remember those days, it was so common. You go out and come, you air your clothes. Because the sun, I always say, is a deodorizer. The sun will kill all the germs in your clothing. So when you go out and come, don't just throw your clothes in the room and think that tomorrow I'll pick it up and wear again. It will smell. Put it in the sun. Let the sun work on it so that when you wear it the next day, you look good. So those are some of the things. And it's not only for the men. You know, okay, generally in relationship, you know, the women always are trying to look much, you know, sharper in their appearance than the men. But it's both ways. Because looking good or grooming well makes you attractive. Yes. So for your partner, you want to be attractive to your partner. You want to be attractive sexually. You want to be attractive, you know, that he can show you off when he's prepared to tell other people,
everybody,
hey,
that,
meet my other half, or meet my sweetheart. That's my lover. That's the woman that I'm thinking about to marry, or that's my wife. That's my husband. Without, like I said earlier, you don't break the bank. I'm not talking about, you know, grooming. Over grooming can also be negative. You know. So
you've really gone out and really just overdone
you've
everything.
Perfumed yourself. And the perfume is so strong. It's a no-no, you know. Or you've done your makeup. You love makeup. If you're a makeup lover, yes. But makeup is supposed to enhance your beauty. It's not supposed to change you. So you go and you make up. And these are some of the things that bring problem into our relationship. You make up so much. The guy sees you outside. That's how you look. You go home and you wash off
completely different.
You look completely different. And that brings a problem. And a lot of relationships are suffering because of that. Because you are not your real self. Most men, some men like makeup, but most men don't really like makeup.
I mean, for me, the less the better.
Most men don't look. And sometimes I just wonder, I said, why do we women worry ourselves so much? These men, they get up. Sometimes they don't even, how do you call it? Cream their bodies, nothing.
Their body or
they
anything,
just bath and then they put on their clothes. They are off.
People like
their skin. Their skin is so good and all that. Why do we go all the length? We are doing whatever, scrubbing, all the facials, all that. It's good to take care, but we don't have to spend all our lives to the extent that we become even addictive to changing who we are.
It's possible to become addicted?
Yes. Last I was watching a lady who had been into those things, and she said it's addictive, that even to the extent that if you are not able to get things looking the way he has to look, you start getting frightful. Because you want to look a certain way.
Let's talk about how grooming affects our emotions, not only of the person we are, let's say the people that we are grooming ourselves for, but even for ourselves in terms of, you know, maybe self-confidence or whatever. Like that.
Exactly the point. When you are grooming, you don't groom only for your partner. In actual fact, when you groom, it shows your self-respect. It shows how you value yourself, your self-esteem, your confidence. You know how when you dress well and then you are walking, you feel so good. You know, you see some men when they get new shoes, some good leather with some good, you know, the thing is shining. When he's taking a step, you know that this guy believes in what.
Promoting your legs one by one.
Yes, exactly. When you go somewhere, you want to flaunt what you have. That confidence, it makes you feel good, and that feeling good is healthy emotionally. You know, because it brings your confidence wherever that you go. You are not afraid to do whatever. But note this, when you look good, because like I said, we are talking about grooming, and it's not only about your clothing, it's about general hygiene, your dental hygiene. You know, you have a problem, make sure that you solve it. You look so good, but when you talk, people are running away. It's not only the man.
So bad breath.
The woman, bad breath. Watch it. Find the solution to it. Maybe you have a little body odor. Deal with it. There are simple things they always talk about. Lime and your deodorant and your ash and all those things. Keep at it. Make sure that you smell good for yourself and for your partner. Because for yourself, when you go out there and you are not smelling good and people are not coming to sit by you, definitely you break down within. Yes. But when you go out there and everybody wants to talk to you, you are the, you know, the how do you call it? The sensation.
The life of the party.
That's right. It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels real good. Yeah. So watch some of these little things that could put people off. You can see somebody, the person is so nice, but as soon as you get close to the person, there's something. When he opens his mouth, you can't breathe, you know. So do what you have to do. If you are brushing your teeth and you still have the problem, please see your dentist or see a doctor. Because sometimes it's from internal issues, so that you are taken care of. It's very important. And when you have that confidence, like I said, there's nowhere that you go that you can't stand and talk or you be hiding. Yeah, we might have certain temperaments that people are a bit laid back and whatever. But if you are laid back, that shouldn't affect your confidence. Even Bible says that lose not your confidence. In the day of adversity, you don't have to lose your confidence. Once you lose your confidence, you've lost yourself. So confidence is everything. In fact, confidence is everything. If you don't have confidence, you can't do so much. It's your confidence that gives you hope. It's your confidence that brings you joy. It's your confidence that gives you that boldness to step out there and present what you have. You are gifted. You can do so many things, but you don't have confidence. And that gift can go, you know, unnoticed. But when you are confident, you can go out there and do great things.
Let's wrap this up by looking at the entire human body from head to toe, and just quickly touch on the various areas, because you mentioned dental hygiene and so on. So let's go from top to bottom and just quickly look at the different things we should be looking at.
Yeah, so if we start from the top to bottom, then we'll start with our hair. Our hair, I think we mentioned it briefly in the beginning. If you're a guy and you are not growing your hair into dreadlocks or whatever, even when you are doing the dreads, you have to wash it. Keep your hair washed at least very periodically. Make sure that your hair is washed, is clean, whatever. If your hair is short and is growing, you go to the barber, you go and get a cut. Make sure you are clean. If you have mustache and beard and all that, get them trimmed, make them good. I always say that when I was way younger, we had this neighbor. Oh my God, that man had a lot of mustache and beard. And anytime he says he likes to hug you and give you a kiss, a peck, you know, and like, oh, hi, Marie, how are you? And he would do that to me and my niece, who was a baby. And we'll both be doing, because the
it was
hair,
prickly.
Yes.
Okay.
And I was like, what is this? Why? Keep it clean.
Okay.
Keep it down.
Okay.
Make it
so keep it
trimmed, and so that your partner, your eyes, make sure sometimes you always clean your eyes so that you don't have specks on your eyes and all that. People neglect their ears. Sometimes you're talking to somebody and you look into the person's ear, out in the loop, you see dirt. You know, but in relationships, your ear, I'm not going to that side. But your ear is a very good instrument in relationship. You know, when you are married and you are coupling, the ear is a very good instrument. So you can't keep your ear dirty. You have to be cleaning your ears, you know, get an earbud and make sure you clean all the loops, not the inside, but all the loops and all that. You come down to your neck, and these are all salient, sensitive areas that are like engines. And needs cleaning. Take good care of your neck, your armpit, all the way down to your feet, your nails. Your nails. Sometimes I wonder, some of my sisters, they'll do all these long nails, and I wonder how they manage to take care of themselves. Other business, yes. You know, we should consider all these things to avoid getting certain infection or being a put off. Like I said, sometimes when the nails are too long like that, I was at a wedding some time ago, and there's this lady who had done her makeup and eyelash, eyebrows, and was too much. And a little child just explained, he said, "Hey, auntie, you look like a monster."
Oh.
Yep.
Ouch.
Yep. We shouldn't do it to that point. Because the nails in the Hollywood or in our storybooks, they portray wizardry and monsters with all these long nails and all that, too much long nails. So if it is like that, you have to, tone it down. Yes, tone it down, make it acceptable.
Fantastic.
So that it doesn't hurt. Your shoes, the men. Let me go there.
Please go there.
The shoes. Sometimes when the men they remove their shoes.
The socks is a problem.
Oh my goodness. The smell.
Yeah, okay.
The smell. Sometimes the socks, they have all these torn socks and all that. But the smell of your shoes, if you know that your feet sweat and all these things, go for pedicure. Yeah. Make sure your feet are clean. Yeah. Air your shoes outside. There are some powders around that you can put in your shoes to take out the odor. Take the pain to do those things so that when your partner comes close to you, like I said, you attract. It is an attraction. If you keep yourself like that, you attract. You don't repel your partner.
All right. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So I want to say a big thank you to Mrs. Mary Rose Sackey. She's been helping us to understand, it's important to groom, and it affects your relationships very directly. All right. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Hi there. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends.
This is Breakfast Daily on City TV.
Join the Breakfast Daily team Monday through Fridays from 7:30 a.m. to 10. Join us for breakfast daily, only on City TV.